Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to say good afternoon to all the members of the public service, and also a special welcome to the media. Today, I'm just continuing my promise to update the media regularly and things that the government are doing for this country. Allow me this afternoon to speak on two important matters. One, immigration initiatives, and two, my upcoming trip to Brazil. I'll speak first about immigration. As you are aware, Mr. Guy Hill was recently appointed to act as Chief Immigration Officer. I'm pleased that he's taken up his challenge, and I have no doubt that he will do well in his new capacity. I want to thank the former Chief Immigration Officer, Mr. Dennis Jennings, for his years of dedicated service. We wish him well in his future endeavors. In early October, I issued to Mr. Hill a mandate to strengthen border protection in his territory. I asked him to put in place the requisite policies to improve border management, and he has already hit the ground running. Already the department is preparing to launch an Immigration Residence Academy, a series of training workshops geared towards educating the public and key stakeholders like travel agents, event promoters, ferry operators, charter companies, for example, on what official documents or requirements are needed for entry into the Virgin Islands. The Academy persons will learn about the requirements for issuing and renewing entry permits, how extensions to landing permits are granted, how applications are processed like the Certificate of Residence and Belonging Status, and how non-belongers then holding licenses identification cards are granted. I also asked Mr. Hill to ensure that the department collaborates with other enforcement agencies locally, regionally, and internationally. Just yesterday, the officers from both Immigration and Customs departments were at a retreat brainstorming ideas and strategies on how they could work collaboratively together. So I'm pleased we are moving forward. The department is also working on being able to issue a landing permit where visitors upon first entry will be allowed to stay for up to 8 weeks. The goal is to allow visitors to enjoy and explore the BVI over an extended period. In striking a balance between border management and customer service, the Immigration Department remains committed to providing exceptional customer service. I know that much has been said in the media throughout the week about the Immigration Department, but as we continue to welcome residents and visitors to this territory, my government, through the BVI Tourist Board, will continue our We Are One BVI territory-wide customer service campaign so that we are building a BVI brand that will attract repeat guests to these Virgin Islands and to our businesses. I encourage all immigration officers to continue to give of your best. I appreciate the work that you do. As you continue to find strategic ways of enhancing our customer service brand, I want to encourage the public to join the government in this strategic direction, as full cooperation is needed to strengthen the links between border control and customer service to meet international standards and our expectations. Turning to the cruise pair, I'll address this briefly. I want to reiterate that my government is committed to the development of the cruise pair. It is absolutely critical that the pair be lengthened in order for us to accommodate larger ships and increase the number of cruise visitors to our islands. We will continue to engage all the stakeholders of the development, including the cruise lines, their representatives, taxi drivers, and tour operators. I want to be clear. We want all cruise lines to visit our port. I will continue to engage them to try and achieve success in the best interest of the BVI. My ministers and I are committed to developing the cruise industry and the wider BVI economy, and we will work tirelessly to do so. Lastly, on Monday in the House of Assembly, I mentioned that I will travel to Brazil with Chairman of the Tourist Board, Mr. Russell Harrigan, and worldwide marketing consultant Nerdin St. Rose to further assert the BVI's presence in the Brazilian market. As you already know, I have charged the BVI Tourist Board with finding strategic ways of increasing annual stay-over arrivals by at least 10%. I see this as important if we are to reduce the territory's dependency on a few source markets. We will be making sales calls to major travel agents and tour operators. We have a media luncheon planned with approximately 25 media houses, a roundtable discussion with the owners of 8 major tour operators, and a partnership with the organizers of World Travel Week to host a launch reception for over 100 industry professionals in Rio. I'm looking forward to this important trip to set the stage in welcoming South America to these Virgin Islands.